Hello and welcome to today's episode. So what I'm going to be doing today is basically getting some wither skeleton skulls so I can build a bunch of beacons. So you might be asking why I want a beacon. Well, first of all, it's a beacon, of course I want it, but it'll make things a little easier for mining. And right now I need to work on some building because some things I don't even have a building around, like this stuff, and I need to update some of this stuff. And then I gotta build some of that stuff like over there. So it would be a good idea to have a beacon with haste on it. But before that, I need to do one thing, which is craft an iron pickaxe, fly over to the village over here, try to find the villagers that I need, buy a fortune book and an unbreaking book, plus a mending book, which I don't have enough books for, and now a mending book. And then go into my trusty anvil and combine these books onto one iron pickaxe, which seems strange, but you'll understand why. Then we'll head into the nether and over into the amethyst geode, which isn't that far, but the nether's easier. So you can see here is what's left of my amethyst geode. So in between episodes, I kind of dug it out a bit because it was kind of cramped and I couldn't see all the blocks. So now I can see everything a lot easier. You can see they're all at the final stage, so it's time to actually mine them and get some of the shards. So the reason I had the iron pickaxe here is because I don't want efficiency on this thing because it'll just destroy the budding amethyst blocks. And I think in my chest I have some, I have it in my inventory, scaffolding. So I just might as well trim this while I'm here. So let's be careful. And now it looks really barren in here. Anyways, I got a ton of amethyst shards. I got 1.5 shulker boxes worth. So if I ever want some tinted glass, I have more than enough. I guess now it is time to move on, head into the nether, try to find my nether fortress and some wither skeletons to get their skulls. Yeah, let's head into the nether fortress, avoid that blaze that is standing there, and try to find some wither skeletons. And I'm already getting shot at, which isn't good. More blazes, that's not good, gassed. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is try to deactivate this so I don't keep getting blazes. Sweet, and at least I can get some nether warts out of this. Oh, there we go. There are 4 of them. Okay, cool. So I killed all 4. And I got exactly 0 wither skeleton skulls. And that took me forever to find them. And I should probably deal with my health. There we go, there's 1. Although a blaze is right there too. There we go, there's 2. Ooh, that's bad. Let's see, can I get there in enough time? And the answer is yes, I have enough time to get back here. So just from looking through my inventory, it's pretty clear I picked up everything. I still have 1 wither skeleton skull. There's a blaze there. So I think the mistake I made was, first of all, not considering the wither effect, because all of my hearts were black, so I didn't know what my health was at. That was mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 was having elytra on when I should have had a chest plate on. So I think I'm just going to head to the overworld and resupply, maybe get some milk, and seeing if I have a chest plate that has the right enchantments on it, and then returning back here. So attempt number 2, I put everything in my ender chest. I have enchanted everything properly, and now I just want to go through and check a couple stuff. So the first thing I was curious about is what the light level is in here. So it is 0, so that's good. So that means the wither skeleton should spawn around here. So one thing I'm worried about is that the wither skeletons won't spawn in the areas I'm expecting. So I might have to put some buttons down. Well, that's interesting. There's some glowstone. So what I'm going to do is just get rid of all of anything that produces light around the nether fortress. So there's a bunch of wither skeletons down there. So I definitely have to put some buttons down, I think. Wonder if I can get them from here. Did I get anything out of that? Nope, I did not. Nothing at all. So it's kind of hard to tell, but I've been placing down buttons to improve the spawning because this nether fortress is not spawning withers as quickly as I want. So before I try to get some more wither skeleton skulls, I'll just put on my chest plate. I have some buckets of milk just in case. I have tons of meat. And what I'm going to do is throw in my elytra rockets into here and my bed because I don't need that. And you can see right here I have 8 wither skeleton skulls. Basically when I was placing buttons, there was some wither skeletons that spawned and eventually I got 8 of them. So for the amount of beacons I want, I'm going to need 13 more wither skeleton skulls, which is a lot. So it's going to take me a while because wither skeleton skulls don't drop that often. So let's just walk through here and see if I can actually find some. Oh, and there's one right off the bat. And boom. And all I got was some coal out of that. There we go. There's another one. And there we go. There are 2 over there. Maybe more. It looks like 4. Let's see if I can get some skeletons out of this. Some skulls, I mean. And of course, out of 4, I got 0 skulls. So I have been wandering around the nether fortress. I've been not having much luck finding any wither skeletons, or at least enough wither skeletons to get skulls from. So I gotta step it up a bit, which means I'm going to have to build a wither skeleton farm. So I have all of my supplies here. I have white carpet, some slabs, nether bricks, some turtle eggs, and tinted glass, sand, cactuses, trapdoors, walls, hoppers, and chests. And I found a good spot for this. Basically, this is a 4-way intersection, and it is in a soul sand valley, which will help the spawning a bit. So, I guess it's time to build a wither skeleton farm. So there's one thing that I need left to do on the wither skeleton farm, and that is to get a piglin who is attacking me right now, to get him into the wither farm. So let's see if I can do this. Okay, and I got him. That was close though. I almost died from that. So what I just have to left to do is lock him in, which I think I have. Okay, good. So now I just gotta place the trap door. Okay, cool. So he's locked in. And let's name him Wilfred van Wither Farm. Did I screw that up somehow? Of course that would happen. And recovered all my stuff. That's good. So there's the piglin. Looks like he stole my chest plate. And now he's chasing me again. Should I just kill him or use him? Let's see. Okay, well he's stuck behind the door. So let's see if I can fix my mistake. There. I think that's fixed it. So now the guy's stuck. And I'll let him have the chest plate because he wants it so much. And I'm just going to go through and double check everything on this, because I don't think it's working 100%. Probably got to get rid of these torches first. And then I'll double check everything. I think when I was running around getting chased by the piglin, some of the turtle eggs may have been destroyed. And I'll have to check where they are. I think I have to go back to my base. So it looks like this thing is finally working. You can see a bunch of wither skeletons there. But did I get... Yes, I got one wither skeleton skull. So I've been here at my wither skeleton farm, and it is taking a really long time to get the amount of wither skeleton skulls that I need. So far I've got 18. I wanted 21, but I think that is enough for now. So I think it's time to go and do something else. Before I go insane, before I head back to my base, I just want to explain something, because I made a really big mistake in building this wither skeleton farm, and I wanted to explain it to you guys so you don't make the exact same mistake. So I'll have the link to the actual farm, but oh, there's more wither skeletons coming down. But this farm is meant to be built in a soul sand valley, which I kind of did, but I didn't realize that there was a huge area of nether waste also here. So with the soul sand valley, it basically has a lower... It basically doesn't spawn mobs as much as other biomes, as where the nether waste does spawn mobs a lot more. So basically the idea is put it in a soul sand valley. You won't have to spawn proof the biome like I did, and then it'll actually have good spawning mechanics for getting wither skeletons. But because I built it also in a nether waste, it is screwing up the spawning mechanics for the farm, so I'm not getting as many wither skeletons as I want. So I thought I'd just point out to you guys so you can learn from my mistakes. The other thing I should explain is that wither skeletons have a very low chance of dropping a skull. I think it takes 20 wither skeletons to get one skull. So before I deal with the wither, what I need is a bit of obsidian. I've been going through obsidian like crazy because I've been crafting tons of ender chests. So this will be useful against the wither. And the next thing is to figure out where my soul sand is. So what I'm planning on doing is using the exit portal in order to kill the wither. I think I have everything set up here. It's right underneath the exit portal. You can see the obsidian set up. I have not any extra gear, so let's put the soul sand down. And the thing with the wither is you want to make sure it's easy to kill the wither, because you do not want to have a wither that is out of control. So let's place 1, 2, 3. Let's run away before it blows up. Let's wait. So it's going. And it blows up. Okay, I'm almost done. Just a couple more strikes. And there we go. And I got another star. So yeah, that was pretty easy. It just took me a lot of strikes. But eventually I got my nether star. So now I have to do it another 5 times to get another 5 more beacons. Let's do it again. So that's 2. Cool, and another one. And another one. So that is up to 4. So I just need 2 more. And 5. Okay, and there we go. Last one. So let's put these in my ender chest because I feel nervous carrying this stuff around. So there we go. We got all of them. And that was really easy. I mean, the easiest thing is just to, you know, make it really easy to kill the wither by trapping them. Because they can't move when they're stuck in bedrock, and they can't really break obsidian because it's a harder material to break. So anyways, exit portal here, and right on my base. So the next thing I gotta check is some minerals for the pyramid of the beacons. So the obvious thing to do would be to go with iron because I have the most of that. I do have a decent amount of gold and diamonds, but I do not have even close to enough for the iron. So I still need about a stack and a half. I don't have an iron farm right now, so I have to go mining. So you guys might not remember this, but quite a few episodes ago I pointed at this ore blob and said it might be an ore vein. Well, off screen I kind of minded a bit because I needed some iron for some hoppers, and it was actually a really huge ore vein. It was big enough that it is all of the iron I have at the moment. So I at least got 2 or 3 stacks out of that, and I actually had to stop myself because it was so much iron. But it actually leads down into a mine shaft, and as you can see as I'm walking around, I'm just hitting ore blobs all over the place. So I'm just gonna mine this and try to get all of the iron I need for the beacon. Okay, so I am done all of the iron mining. So you can see that I got, what is that? 7 stacks and a little extra of just iron, raw iron. So as you can tell, mining ore veins is really valuable because you can get a ton of iron or copper out of them. And I don't think I'm completely done mining that ore vein. But let's smelt this down and then let's build the 6 beacon pyramid. So I actually had to mine a lot more iron because I did not have enough. So this is the central spot of my base. So there's my sugarcane farm, there's my house and some other stuff. And what I plan on doing is basically making a nice little square in here. So I think the beacon would be a nice central point for that. So let's lay out the pyramid and then let's put the beacons on top of it. So I have the first part of the pyramid done. So it is 9 by 9, 7 by 7, 5 by 5, 3 by 3, and you put the beacon on top. And the one thing I forgot to do was actually craft the beacons. So there is 6 of them. And the other thing I forgot, do I have it? Yes, okay, I have enough. So let's put this there, and then let's expand it out. Hit 2 achievements there. Okay, so now I've expanded the pyramid out, so you can use the same pyramid for all 6 beacons. So there we go. That is okay. So you need an iron ingot for this, and let's see if I can remember which ones. Now I have to just put in the iron ingot. So that's 1. So I put in jump boost already. Resistance. Speed 2. And haste, although I don't know if I'll use that. And then let's see, so I did speed, haste, resistance, jump boost. Am I forgetting one here? So regeneration. Oh, I can just look here, okay. So haste. Okay, that's what I forgot. Strength. Strength, and then the last one is regeneration. There we go. And we have all 6 set up there. That'll be a nice central point. I'll be able to see them far away, so it'll be easy to get back to my base. And I'll have a nice range of stuff to work with. So I think that is enough for today's episode. So getting those wither skeleton skulls and setting up that farm took a long time. I think there's a lot of different things that I need to do. Set up my storage system, villager, trading hall, and I just used up all my iron on the beacons, so something like that. I also need to do some building. As you can see, my storage system back there is just a layout right now. So thank you guys for watching.